and I am the production coordinator here at our Futures Explored site in Stockton.
My name is Blake Goyes, and a brief description about myself is I would say I'm very creative. I'm a very energetic person.
My name is Doug Panielma. I really like to play games and watch movies, and I like to hang out with a bunch of friends all around.
So for Futures Explored, our main goal is to help get our students employed. So what we want to do is show them all the skills, the necessary skills for the film industry. If that's learning the proper formatting for a script, learning how to operate a camera, so that way they can do camera operating jobs, learning how to edit on, industry standard like Premiere or Avid or Final Cut X. So we're teaching those employable skills to the students so that way they can leave our program to go and get those dream careers that they've always wanted.
What made me interested, I don't know, it was just something about the seeing movies like being transported to another world. You obviously know how crazy the real world can be. So just maybe like being able to explore a different world and escaping reality for like a few weeks or even years, because sometimes it takes years to make a movie, or just, being a character that's completely opposite of you, or just getting lost in that world of filmmaking. I just thought that was really wonderful. I really wanted that's what I wanted to do.
I've seen movies and shows all of my life, and I really want to contribute that by making my own movies and TV shows in my own spin with my own creativity. I just don't really like the sequels and reboots. So, I believe that I can bring to the table.
I've been here for I joined in 2020, which, we're on Zoom, but I officially joined in 2020. So I've been here, I would say 3 years. And I've had a lot of experience on how different shot sizes and colors that I didn't know before that actually have a meaning to the story, and actually wrote and directed my own film. And one of the shows I actually really liked, which is funny, I only started watching it when we were in lockdown, The Office. I figured, hey, why not? I'll watch The Office. Everybody seems to like it, and I've never seen it, so might as well watch it. I ended up loving it. So when I was making a movie here, it's I really want to do a parody of The Office because I love that show and the style of characters. So I decided to make one, but instead of a paper company, it's a film studio. And the boss is just he doesn't know how to make a movie. And it's just he doesn't communicate well with his crew and team, and it's just chaotic. Kind of like how some film sets actually are, but not in a serious way. It's more in a more comedic way.
It was lovely to just work with a bunch of students and filmmakers who wants to just make films.
So I personally teach a lot of claymation-based classes, a lot of stop-motion films. And the reason I do that is because it encompasses all aspects of the film industry. And I think it's a really creative way to show that in a very tedious aspect, I guess. So for claymations, that's going to be learning how to properly make a storyboard, how to effectively, tell a story, and to be able to break down everything that you're going to need. So it's learning the pre-production side of the filmmaking aspect, and then it's also going into production. So once they've gathered their characters and their props and made their sets, it's going to go into production and film all of those things. So that gives them directing experience. It's going to give them camera work because they got to operate the camera for the software to be able to take all the pictures to turn into their video. And then it turns into post-production when they get to go into the editing lab and put all of that project together and see what it's like working in, post and finishing up their project. So for me, I personally like claymation because, again, it does teach the beginning, the middle, and the end of the film industry.
I think directing would be interesting. I definitely enjoy directing for The Office parody, which is the thesis film here. But I definitely think writing, because I like making my own stories and making my own characters, and acting, because that's my main goal, is to be an actor, to be in front of the camera and take on different roles and whatnot.
I really want to be a director or a writer because I believe writing brings life into a film. And I believe directing it brings it just makes the film much more passionate, in my opinion.
I would say for me, working with my students, this is a program where we work with folks with IDD. So we're going to be working with different learning styles. And for me as an instructor, I get to learn different ways to teach to make sure that everyone's grasping that information. So it's whether I need to have a visual up or to have, words on the screen or just to have everyone do something hands-on. It's learning how to teach all different folks.
It helped me to learn that movies are just more than popcorn flicks. Movies are just not just, oh, well, let's watch this for entertainment. Oh, cool, all this action. Like, that there's like certain shot size, like I said, shot sizes in the film, colors, or even the stuff that the characters are wearing that is really important in creating the story that I didn't know about until I came to this program. So it really helped me. So when I write stories, it's like, oh, maybe this character is wearing something, or maybe a character says something that's foreshadowing the later event at the climax of the movie. So the program really allowed me to kind of think about that. It's like, wait, I know this character is just wearing clothes, but what if I have this character wear a certain type of design that reflects who he is personally? And also, I've heard that they said lighting is also a good example to tell emotions of characters, because if they're in a bright setting, that means they're happy. But if they're in a dark, moody setting, that means they're depressed or they're angry about something.
Before this, I had almost nothing to do. Was planning on working at just a regular job, being like a janitor or something. But coming here makes me realize that I have so much potential, and a lot of people see that in me. And with the environment I'm in, and with the utensils that I see and able to use, I believe I can do something real great here in the future.
The kind of opportunities that our program offers for our students is a lot of camera and audio based opportunities. So our students, again, are going to be a part of the program, so they're going to learn different skills. A lot of the time it's camera and audio skill sets. That way, whenever we have an opportunity to do interviews or a movie, or we're getting hired on by regional centers and stuff like that, we can say, hey, we realize that you have a goal in camera and you have shown that you have the skills and the responsibility to be on a set. We'd like to hire you. So that allows our students to add to their resumes, to get more job experience. Usually we try to find them work outside of just our programs. That way that really helps grow their resumes. But work-wise, there are quite a few handful of opportunities for our students. Another cool opportunity that I don't think we talk a lot about is the social aspect of it. Of our students get to go to film festivals. They get to go to film conventions. So it's going and being with the industry professionals, having conversations with them, seeing all the new gear that's coming out and being able to get their hands on it and see it like, hey, I like this new camera, I want to save my money and get it. Or I got to talk to this editor and they are willing to share their information with me so I can, have correspondence with them in the future. So that is also a really cool opportunity that we offer.
I believe I could find work in the film industry. I definitely want to make my own movie outside this program. And it's funny, I just came up with an idea over the weekend that I'm starting to develop into a story. I won't go into too much detail.
The first part is I don't know yet. I'm planning on just making a bunch of films and trying to film festivals and etc. And I do believe that I have the job at the film industry. I don't know yet, but in the future I might find that soon.
I believe our students should definitely learn about what experiences are out there and what opportunities are out there. So us as staff, we have an activity board that we keep in the hallway. We're always posting up like, hey, there's a film festival coming up, or there's this job opportunity. So we're definitely making sure to keep our students informed of what is out there outside of program. Because when you come here every day, you are kind of limited. Like you feel like you're in a bubble. So just reminding them of there is an outside world. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of cool opportunities. And we make sure to share it as soon as possible. Like the moment we get it in our hands, we're giving it to them. So that way it's up to them and their choice if they want to get themselves out there.